I'll make it all come true.
Yo, what up everyone, it's Math Reaper here and I'm again back with a new video. In this video I'm going to explain question number 5. And yes, if you want to see this video in Hindi, I will provide the link of that video in the description and also at the end screen. So let's get right into the question. So the question is, the inside perimeter of the running track is 400 meter. So this blue line, you can see this blue line, this is the inside perimeter of this running track. It's located at the inner portion of the track. Hence, this is the inside perimeter of this running track, which is 400 meter given in the question. The length of each of the straight portion is 90 meter. That means these are the straight portions of this track and these straight portions measure 90 meter. The rest portion, if you will see, these are curved. These are not straight. The rest portions of the track are curved like semicircles. These are not straight. Only these portions, these red lines you can see, these are straight, which is 90 meter. Now, the question is said, and the ends are semicircle. That means the ends of the track is semicircle. This red line you can see, these are the ends of the track which are semicircles. Now, this part of the question is clear. Now, if the track is everywhere 14 meter wide, that means the track is everywhere 14 meter wide. This is 14 meter wide from here. Throughout the track it is 14 meter wide. Find the area of the track. Also find the length of the outer running track. Now the question has asked us to find two things. First is the area of the track. What is the area of the track? This green portion is the area of the track. We have to find the area of this green portion. You can see this green portion. We have to find the area of this green portion. And the question has asked us to find the length of the outer running track. Now what is the length of the outer running track? This is the outer running track. Look at my cursor. This is the outer running track. So the length of the outer running track will be this. This black line you can see, I will highlight it with green. Now you can see it easily. This is the length of the outer running track. So it's clear, the question is asked us to find two things. First, the area of the running track and the length of the outer running track. First, let us see what all things have been given to us in the question. We have already went through the question and have understood what the question says. The inner perimeter of the track is 400 meter. We know this blue line is the inner perimeter. The length of each of the straight portion is 90 meter. We also know that these are the straight portions, these red lines, and this measures 90 meter given in the question. And the width of the track is 14 meter. These are the widths. You can see this red line. Width throughout the track is 14 meter wide. Now the question is asked us to find two things. Area of the track and the length of the outer running track. This thing we have already understood. Let's get right into the solution. So this is the first step. I am going to take out the area of inner portion. We are working on the area of inner portion. For that, first I have found the circumference of both the semicircles. From this both the semicircles, I mean these inner semicircles. Now we are not focusing on this outer big semicircles. We are now focusing on the inner semicircles. Okay, so I have carried out the circumference of both the inner semicircles. Now how have I carried out the circumference? This 400 is the inner perimeter of the track. This is written in the question. This 400 is the inner perimeter of the track. This blue line is 400 meter. Now you can see these two red lines are 90 meters. This is 190 meter and this is the other 90 meter. If you will observe this figure carefully, you will see that these two red lines are also a part of this inner perimeter. Isn't it? These two red lines are also a part of this inner perimeter. Observe this figure carefully. What have I done? I have subtracted these two red lines from the whole inner perimeter. You only guess if I will subtract these two red lines you can see from this whole inner perimeter, what will I get? After subtraction, I will get these two blue lines. These two blue lines are the circumference of both the inner semicircles. Now you must be thinking, why have I carried out the circumference of both the inner circles? Because I want to know the radius of this inner semicircle so that I can carry out the area of this inner portion. You will understand as I will move forward. These two green lines measure 220 meter. Now I am going to repeat this once more. I have subtracted these two red lines from this whole perimeter and got these two green lines. Understood? Now, these two green lines are the circumference of two inner semicircles. These are two inner semicircles. These are the circumference of two inner semicircles. You can see 1 and 2. Focus on my cursor. So the circumference of one semicircle will be 220 by 2. It's understandable. I want to know the circumference of one semicircle. So I have divided the circumference of two semicircles by 2. I have got the result 110 meter, which is the circumference of one semicircle. This thing I have carried out. This green line I have carried out now. 110 meter. This green line measures 110 meter. Now, for the sake of simplicity, I have divided this whole infrastructure into rectangles and semicircles. Now, here I have completed my goal to carry out the radius of the inner semicircle. What have I done? I carried out the circumference of one semicircle, and after that I wanted to know the radius. What is the radius of the semicircle which has this circumference 110 meter? Now what is the formula for the circumference of a semicircle? Everyone knows that the formula for the circumference of a whole circle is 2 pi r. So for a semicircle, we will divide it by 2. We will divide the formula of a whole circle by 2 because a semicircle is half a circle. So we have got the formula of a semicircle's circumference, which is pi r. Now I wanted to know the value of radius. You can see this equation 110 is equal to pi r. I want to know the value of r, radius, inner radius. I want to know the value of r. Now what will I do? I will bring the pi to left hand side and divide pi with 110, and I will get the value of radius, which will be 35 meter. This red line, you can see, this is the radius of the inner circle, inner semicircle, which is 35 meter. Now only we carried out with this equation. 110 is equal to pi r. I made radius alone and carried out the value of the radius, which is 35 meter. This is the inner radius. This is the radius of this small semicircle. I have highlighted the semicircle in green. Now I want to carry out the area of this whole inner portion. I know the radius of the semicircle, small semicircle. I know the radius. Now only we have carried out. Now I want to know the breadth of this small rectangle so that I can carry out the area of this whole inner portion. Now I am going to explain how will I carry out the breadth of this rectangle. You see, I have written here, so we have the breadth of a small rectangle is equal to 2 multiplied by inner radius. This small r represents inner radius. What does this mean? This is the semicircles. This is the semicircle of which we have carried out the radius. Now if you observe this carefully, what do you think? The diameter of this semicircle, you can see my cursor, this is the diameter of this semicircle, this whole line. Is the diameter of this semicircle equal to the breadth of this inner rectangle? This is the radius of this inner semicircle. This is the small rectangle I am talking about, this yellow rectangle, I have colored it. Now I am asking that if we carry out the diameter of this small semicircle, can we get the breadth of this small rectangle? Of course. So the diameter of this small semicircle will be 2 multiplied by value of radius, which is 35. Diameter is double of radius. So this 70 meter I have got the diameter of this small green semicircle, and this diameter is also equal to the breadth of this yellow rectangle. Now we know the length of this yellow rectangle, which is 90 meter. So we can carry out the area of this rectangle easily, which will be 90 into 70, length into breadth. 6300 meter square is the area of this small rectangle. This yellow portion's area is 6300 meter square. Now the area of both semicircles. Why are we carrying out the area of both the semicircles? Because I want to know the area of this whole inner portion. Okay, so the area of both the semicircles will be pi r square. How did I know the formula that area of both the semicircles will be pi r square? If you observe carefully, a semicircle is half a circle. And if we have two semicircles and we join them together, we will get a complete circle. In this figure also we have two semicircles. One is this one, this green one, and one is this white one. Look at my cursor. So we just need to apply the formula for area of a whole circle, which is pi r square, because there are two semicircles which will make a whole circle. So putting the values, 35 is the radius of this inner semicircle. I got the area of these two semicircles, which is 3850 meter square. This is the area of these two semicircles. So my one purpose is solved. The area of inner portion will be area of inner rectangle, this yellow portion, plus area of both the semicircles, inner semicircle. These two green semicircles are the inner semicircles. Now only we have carried out the area of both these semicircles and rectangle. So just we have to add these values and I will get the area of the whole inner portion, which will be 10,150 meter square. This is the area of whole inner portion. Now I want to know the area of the outer portion, whole outer portion. I have carried out the area of inner portion. I want to know the area of the whole outer portion. How will I find it? Similarly, as we started from the semicircle, to find out the area of the inner portion, I will start from the bigger semicircle to find out the area of the outer portion. Now you see, to find the area of this large semicircle, first I want to carry out the value of radius. How will I find the radius? This is the large semicircle I am talking about. This green portion you can see, this is the large semicircle. How have I carried out the radius of this large semicircle? Now we already know the radius of this small semicircle and we know the track's width. Track's width is given in the question and 35 meter radius of inner semicircle we have calculated. Now what do you think, if we will add these two values, track's width is added by the inner radius of this small semicircle, will we get the radius of this large semicircle? Of course we will get. If you see the figure carefully, you can observe this, that after adding we got 49 meter, and this is equal to the radius of the large semicircle. Now we carried out the radius of the large semicircle. It's easy to carry out the area of these two large semicircles now. So the area of the two outer semicircles will be pi r square. I have already explained how I carry out the formula. These two semicircles will form a complete circle, and we only have to apply the formula for the area of a complete circle, which is pi r square. So pi's value is 22/7. We have carried out the radius 49 meter. We have got the value, which means we have got the area of these two large semicircles. 7546 meter square is the area of these two large semicircles. Now we have to carry out the other side of the outer rectangle. What does this line mean? You see, now we have calculated the area of these two large semicircles, and we want to know the area of this whole outer portion. For that, only one step is remaining, and that step is to carry out the area of this remaining white portion in the figure. And this remaining white portion in the figure is the outer rectangle. Now we know the one side of outer rectangle, which is 90 meter given in the question. We know that the straight portion of the track is 90 meter, but we don't know the other side of the rectangle. Similarly, as we did while carrying out the inner portions area, we will do the same steps here. We will multiply the radius by 2. We will get the diameter, which is 98 meter, and this diameter is also equal to the other side of this large white rectangle. If you observe the figure carefully, you will see that this diameter is equal to the other side of this large rectangle. Now you must be thinking, why have I said this other side as other side of the outer rectangle? Why haven't I declared length or breadth? Because we don't know that the value of whatever the value will be, the value is larger than 90 meter or smaller than 90 meter. So I haven't declared. After the value came, which is 98 meter, I knew that this 90 meter is larger than 90 meter, so I can declare this 98 meter as the length of this rectangle. Now we can say that this 98 meter is the length of this outer rectangle. That's why I have written here the other side. So let's move forward. We want to know the area of the outer rectangle. Now let me color the outer rectangle so that you can observe the outer rectangle carefully. This black area is the outer rectangle. Now we know the length of the outer rectangle, which is 98 meter. Now only we carried out. We know the breadth also. The question says that the straight portion is 90 meter. Now we can carry out the area of the outer rectangle by multiplying 90 into 98, length into breadth. 8820 meter square is the area of this outer rectangle. Now it's simple to carry out the area of the outer portion. We know the area of the outer rectangle. We know the area of both the semicircles, large semicircles. So the area of the outer portion will be area of outer rectangle. This area 98,820 meter square plus the area of both the outer semicircles. These are the outer semicircle, this purple portion, which is 7546 meter square. Now only we carried out the area of the large semicircles. Now just we have to add these both values. I will get the result 16,366 meter square as the area of the outer portion, this whole outer portion. Now you must have got a hint that how I am going to carry out the area of the track. Just I will carry out the area of track by this formula, area of outer portion, which is 16,366 meter square, minus area of inner portion, which is 10,150 meter square. We have carried out both the values. We will subtract it and we will get the area of the track as 6,216 meter square. This maroon portion is the area of track. We carried out the area of track by subtracting the area of inner portion from the area of outer portion. So, now the question has also asked us to find the length of the outer running track. What is the length of the outer running track? This blue line is the length of the outer running track. This blue line is the length of the outer running track. So how will I find this length of the outer running track? It's simple. I know the length of both straight lines, means I know the length of both the straight portions of the track, which is 90 meter. And we are applying this same concept which we applied at the starting of the solution. These 90 meters are also the part of this whole perimeter, this whole outer length. This 90 meter is also the part of this whole outer length. So we know the value of a part of this length, which is 90 plus 90, 180. These two red lines we have carried out. Now we only need to know the circumference of these two large semicircles to carry out the length of whole outer running track. I am just adding the value of the straight portion, value of the track's straight portion plus the circumference of the outer semicircle, and I will get the result as the length of whole outer running track, which is this green line. So these 290 meters are also the part of this perimeter. So we know that 180 meter is a part of this whole perimeter. Now we want to know this green portion. We have carried out the value of these two red portion. We want to know the value of this green portion. Take out the circumference of this green portion. These are two semicircles, and you know that two semicircles add up to a complete circle. So we will apply the circumference formula for the circumference of complete circle, which is 2 pi r. Radius we know 49 meter, we have carried out earlier. Pi value we know 22 by 7, and 2 we know 308 meter is the value, is the measurement of this green portion. Now just we need to add 180 plus 308 meter. We are adding these two red lines with these two green lines to know the complete length, which is 488 meter. Now the question is finished. We have carried out the area of track and we have carried out the length of outer running track. The question is solved.